Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there and staying positive, more importantly. Yes, I'm at home because it is the weekend. It is Saturday evening. There's still a lot happening in the crypto space. Literally, crypto never stops 24/7, 7 days a week. And banks are always the ones that are closed on the weekends. Work that one out. Anyway, massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. It's been awesome so far. Seriously, it's been unbelievable. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. All right, so give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's right down there. Would really appreciate it. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that, especially in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to give you a market update. Yes, I'm on my PC here in my kitchen at the moment. It is very B grade. I think my phone is actually a hell of a lot more powerful than my PC at the moment. But anyway, we'll get through it. Don't worry. If I go to my community tab now, let's have a quick look at this. Again, I love talking with everyone in here, so please feel free to jump in here. Quant is up 17% today. Who is buying? It's incredible. My initial investment, I told everyone, if it drops below 80 or around 80, I was going to buy it, and I did. So it dropped below that. My investment is doing quite well in Quant at the moment. So let me know in the comments below if you're actually buying Quant. Yes, this is exercise right here because it's the weekend. Again, it is essential for the mind, health, and well-being. Straight up, it is right now. And I've seen some pretty hilarious comments about my left foot. There's nothing wrong with my left foot. I'm just crouching down there picking up the dumbbells. So again, these weights have been around for a long time. I've been trading since I was about 13 years old. So very, very good for you, ladies and gentlemen. So go out on the weekends and get some exercise, all right? Don't sit there looking at your screens. It's very important. Now, obviously, some other stuff right here. You've got billionaire Tim Draper predicting that a $250,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2023. Very interesting right here, and I tend to agree with him. I think we're just getting started with Bitcoin. And yes, I've seen some stupid comments about my altcoins. These are the ones that were up in my portfolio. I give updates of what's actually up in my portfolio every day. So Quant was the one that was up. Obviously, this is in order, by the way. So Quant was up, Luna 2, Matic, TRX, and of course Bitcoin was up as well. So let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You will get $10 in Bitcoin, of course. Do your own research. All these prices are in Australian dollars. Everything else is set to USD because I'm catering for everybody. Let's have a look at my favorite projects on Coinspot. Again, Bitcoin sitting at $32,000 today, which is really nice, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Crypto Trading Box, actually, my BTC bot is actually making profits, which is good. Ethereum's at $1,800 today. Moving down to XRP at 51 cents. Jimmy Val has come out today, in an interview with Link2, and has some pretty interesting stuff to say about Ripple in this case with the SEC in regards to Ethereum, a lot of corruption going on, and some pretty insane price predictions for XRP that would literally, I mean, I put a video up on my TikTok about that, and I put a short up on my YouTube channel about it, and it's caused a lot of controversy. A lot of people saying it's not possible. It's just crazy, these price predictions. Anyway, I'll get into that in a second, but it's pretty much saying that we're all going to have Rockefeller wealth. And I don't know if you know who the Rockefellers are. Go look them up, but it's just mind-blowing. So we'll get into that in a second. But again, 51 cents is a bargain right now. A lot of manipulation going on with that. There really is. Cardano is at 71 cents. Solana's at $57. There's a lot happening with Solana at the moment. And I'm not too keen on investing in Solana, although it is in the top alts. But yeah, it's a bit iffy at the moment. There might be a serious price drop with Solana. Dogecoin is at 10 cents. Polkadot's at $11 right now. Tron's at 10 cents. You've got other ones here at Matic. Bullish on this one at 90 cents. And again, look at these gains right now. I mean, honestly, it's awesome. I mean, Chainlink's at $9, not that much of a gain, but Stellar XLM's at 17 cents. Near Protocol's at 6%. Now, just to put things in perspective, I mean, had you have bought this last week or a few weeks ago when the market was down, you'd be up 6% on your money. I mean, that's, pretty much what you'd get. As I mentioned in my other videos, you would get that in a normal stock investment basically in a year. 8 to 10% is the average return in the standard traditional financial market. So having 6% on your money within like a couple of days is unbelievable. So just be careful with that stuff, of course. It's not trading advice or anything like that. Anyway, Algorand's at 48 cents. You've got some other ones here, which are my favorites. VeChain is at 3 cents. I like VeChain. It's got real world utility. Look at ICP. It's back up 16% to $10. Again, this was like at $140 when I first discovered ICP. Again, I'm not too bullish on that one, but it seems to be moving up 16%, which is insane. Sandbox is up here to $1.86. Mana, again, $1.37. A lot of stuff happening in the metaverse, of course, but I'm not too, bullish on it at the moment. But again, they're in my portfolio, so I'm not complaining. Hedera's at 10 cents, up 5% today. Axie Infinity is doing quite nice at 4.45% at $23. Of course, Theta is up to $1.90 right now. Moving down to some other favorites, of course, Quant is up 21% today. Yes, $111. I'm glad I bought that when I did because my portfolio is now nice in the green at the moment. So, again, I think Quant has a long way to go. And this is still the beginning for them. I know it's expensive. It might calm down in the next few days. If it doesn't, fantastic. But I definitely need to add more Quant in my portfolio because, again, I've mentioned this before, and everyone knows this as well, and everyone's told me that this easily can be a $10,000 to $20,000 asset. So Quant for me is incredibly bullish. We'll get into some updates about Quant and actually what it is for those of you who don't know. IOTA is 43 cents. Banking coin, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, some other ones here. FTM is at 42 cents. You got Neo, at $14. Again, I'm down significantly on that one. Moving down to some other favorites, you've got Gala at 8 cents right now. Play to earn games, I'm bullish on. Of course, XDC is moving at 4% today at 4 cents. So we'll get into crypto bubbles now. Have a look at the entire market as a whole. And of course, you've got Quant absolutely flying. Up 20% on the day, 39% on the week, and 14% on the month. $74 US today. It's a beautiful investment, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm glad I did buy. I'm glad I did buy when Quant dropped below 80, so I'm happy with that. Again, I should have put more money into it. It's always the case, isn't it? I mean, we always say, I should have put more money, or we didn't know, so everything's good in hindsight. But anyway, what else we got here? Of course, ICP. It's up 14% on the day, 34% on the week, and 5.6% on the month. Quite nice again, but I'm not too bullish on the project itself. Really, I don't think it has much real-world utility. Again, I'm only focusing on the ISO 222 projects, as everyone knows. What else we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We've got Matic as well, which I do like. 60 cents USD, can't complain about that. Up 30% on the week. How nice is that? Good returns, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you've got some other ones here. XCN is always popping its head up there, 93% on the day. Oh, Gala right there, still up 550% on the week. I mean, this is what I'm talking about here. Everyone's freaking out when Lambo win this. Just chill out. This is just the beginning, what we're seeing right now. Brad Garlinghouse has even said this is going to be a $10 trillion industry. So, and Kevin O'Leary, this is going to be one of the 12th sectors in the S&P 500 or the S&P. So, just give it time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see some pretty crazy stuff happening. And let's go to the news. Of course, you've got Bitcoin price on track for the largest weekly gain in 9 months. We've been waiting for this, ladies and gentlemen. Is this a true rally right now, or is it a fake out? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I think there's just a lot of big players in the space at the moment. But anyway, so data shows that the price of the flagship cryptocurrency Bitcoin is on track to post its largest weekly gain in 9 weeks, as it has moved up 13% so far this week, and is appearing to show no signs of slowing down as it flirts with $22,000 mark right now. As first reported by LiveMint, the number of one cryptocurrency by market cap briefly traded above $22,000 mark before receding slightly. So again, I honestly think this is the bottom. So like 20K is like the bottom that we're in at the moment. So it's pretty flat. Has been around that level for weeks, literally weeks. So I think that's the bottom. And I think that's only upwards from here. But anyway, so the cryptocurrency's market capitalization is standing above $400 billion and is helping the cryptocurrency space nearly $1 trillion once again. Bullish as anything. So we'll move on to some other news. So I don't want to keep this one too long, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Solana Labs accused of selling an unregistered securities in new lawsuit. Get in line. I mean, honestly, it's just crazy. Maybe something's different again. What gets me about Solana is obviously they didn't go to the regulators like Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and actually have meetings with them to get certain and clarity, whereas Solana Labs probably didn't do that. So, I mean, there's a lot of crypto projects that are going to be falling into this Securities Act right now. And everyone knows the ones I tell you every day about. And obviously, I'm not going to go into them now. But Solana Labs and key players in the Solana ecosystem were hit with a lawsuit on July 1st in California federal court. The class action lawsuit was filed by Roche Friedman right here, LLP, and Schneider, Wallace, Cottrell, and Kanoki, forgive me for pronouncing that wrong, in a district court for the Northern District of California on behalf of plaintiff Mark Young, a resident of the state, and all investors who bought Solana tokens excuse me, from March 24, 2020 throughout the present. The lawsuit accused Solana Labs and the Solana Foundation, Anatoly Yakovenko right here, prominent crypto venture capital firm, Multicoin Capital Management, and its CEO, Kyle Samani, as well as a trading platform, Falcon X, in making illegal profits from what it claims to be an unregistered security. Keep an eye on this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honestly steering clear of Solana right now because, again, if this gets pretty full on, it's probably going to have the same impact as what happened with XRP. So I'm not putting any money into Solana at the moment. Again, I was looking at it. Definitely one for the portfolio long term, but not after what's happening here at the moment. So this could have a massive effect on Solana. Moving on, Ripple lawsuit makes XRP the most important altcoin, says lawyer right now. So let's move on to this one. So FastMed founder Jason Williams, also known as the parabolic guy, I like that number, triggered a discussion on Twitter over the role of XRP in the digital asset space. The entrepreneur also is a Bitcoin investor with multiple investments, exists in excess of $500 million, and is the founding partner of Morgan Creek Digital Assets right now. So the Bitcoin maximalist asked why XRP is so important. Why is it important? Well, we all know that. Among the many comments was XRP holders attorney Johnny Deaton's, who pointed out that the SEC vs Ripple case as a make or break for the crypto asset industry. And that is the truth right there. It is so true, it's not funny. This is going to set a massive precedence with all crypto. So everyone needs to be focusing on XRP, Ripple versus the SEC. It's the most important case in history, in my opinion. So the SEC's argument regarding the XRP makes XRP by far the most important altcoin crypto. The SEC is alleging that today's XRP, the token itself, is a security, including secondary market sales. We're all holding a security, apparently. Don't think so. It's decentralized. All right. So the FTC, or what is it? The FETC, sorry, the FTC, whatever it was, basically ruled it was a virtual currency. Don't these two can talk? Aren't they talking with Gensler at the moment? Anyway, so considering Congress is not going to provide regulatory clarity, especially in an election year of the heels of the Supreme Court overturning, obviously, Roe, the ruling by Judge Torres in the State District Court of New York will decide whether the SEC has jurisdiction over the existing altcoins that have traded for years. The SEC is not only alleging the way Ripple offers and sales XRP is illegal, but that all XRP are unregistered securities. It's just crazy, man. But it is the functional equivalent of claiming that oranges or groves in Howie were securities. If successful, then almost every other altcoin is a security, he added. Since the beginning of the Ripple lawsuit, experts within the digital asset space have warned this case is different, and it will be a precedent setting and will determine how the SEC's enforcement actions play out in the future. This is why Brad Garlinghouse is fighting this with Ripple and obviously the Ripple team. This is why he's fighting it, because it is so important that Ripple wins this lawsuit. It is honestly the truth right now. So again, Ripple case, why the SEC wants to strike out defendant's testimony right here. So again, just last week, Ripple's attorney Johnny Deaton submitted a petition to reject the regulator's attempts to seal the company's rebuttal to the amici curiae. In its position, the company argued that the SEC stance is contrary to the public's right to access substantial legal arguments in a case of broad public interest right now. This time, the focus is the SEC's plans to file an omnibus action, obviously that means large or big action, to exclude or limit the testimony of up to 10 analysts retained by Ripple or its defendants, current CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen right now. So they're trying their hardest, ladies and gentlemen. because there's stuff in there that's probably going to be very detrimental to this case. And again, Jimmy Val makes a good point of this. We'll get into that in a second. Quant, for those of you who do not know what it is, Quant is different from other cryptocurrencies on the market. That's the truth. Quant's underlying technology is dubbed the Overledger and is run by an underlying software that is not a blockchain, but a blockchain operating system. So again, very bullish on this. The Quant token itself, QNT, is used for licensing fees to access the token's underlying technology. Enterprises that need to access the Overledger use the token. There's a lot of institutions that are using the token that are going to be using it as well, especially CBDCs. Quant is scarce resource as there is only 12 million tokens circulating and even less that will be available for retail wallets, which just makes me even more bullish right now. Because of locked up rewards for staking and team wallets, the Overledger provides utility for the token. Quant's network is to connect all blockchains in a way that Vint, Surf, and Bob Khan were able to achieve in the 70s with innovation of TCP and IP right now. So this gets pretty full on in detail. But again, there's a lot happening with Quant, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you some stuff on Twitter. Just some FUD news articles right here. I'm done with crypto. Voyager's bankruptcy rocks true believers right now. Crypto investors are known for their devotion, but their confidence is cracking at the latest collapse of rattles in the industry right now. Voyager news that the customers of bankrupt broker Voyager Digital likely won't get all their money back has struck a new kind of fear into those already widespread by the sector's swift declines. This is because they've put their money into a platform that they couldn't afford to risk, and that's a risk. So I don't know why people are stressing. This is what happens in this game. If you put all your money that you're not afraid to lose, or you've put more than what you're able to lose, of course you're going to be stressing about it. Anyway, not listening to any of this stuff because I'm buying and holding. And again, despite a few Ponzi schemes, this is another news article that came out as well today. Despite a few Ponzi schemes, this fundy thinks crypto will bounce back stronger. I agree right now. So as fund manager with passion for crypto, Heath Benecki admits that Web3 portion of his portfolio isn't looking too hot right now following the 60% plunge in digital asset prices over the past 6 months. But having been around the finance space since the early 2000s, with stints in Meglan and Credit Suisse, the former actuary right now, and the current managing director of Holland Asset Management believes that the market downturn poses a great opportunity for new waves of regulation in which he hopes might de-risk the obviously notoriously volatile crypto space. So keep an eye on that as well. Let's go some interesting stuff right here. There's framework for international crypto regulation here. This is the US Treasury. Janet Yellen right there. Again, don't ask me why she's involved with crypto. Just get some young, awesome people with technology, that are innovating in the space. She just needs to go retire somewhere and relax. All right, just go do your thing over there. Anyway, cryptometer.io. Let's see where the money's flowing right now. And I'm going to get into some videos with Jimmy Val. It's pretty full on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just refresh this right now. It just has a mind of its own, this website. I just want to show you where the money has been flowing. You've got XRP, BNB, BTC, ADA, Ethereum, Solana, Shiba Inu, Matic, LTC, and DOT. That's where the money's been flowing. Yes, my world OTC trading bot, or trading counter right here, OTC has been working quite nicely. 473 USD tether. Again, it's making me 3.2% per day using the iMacro script, which is linked below. That is free. Do it at your own risk, of course. I've thrown in 199 USD tether and it's growing quite nicely, so I can't complain about that. These are my daily profits right here, as you can see, and I'm just growing that. And then once I reach my point where I've taken out my initial investment, then I'm playing with house money. That's what I'm doing. That's my intention. I'll just let that compound at 3.2% per day, so as long as it goes, and try and cash it out. So again, it's been working quite nicely. Referral link below. Please feel free to use that if you wish. Do your own research, of course. This is risky, high risk, high reward stuff. Let's go to Twitter right now and see all this stuff about Jimmy Val, because I want to play this stuff to you. Just a bullish tweet here from Drunk Monk. I like that name. Quant is building a new system that the entire globe will be on this, obviously be on this, and the biggest crypto project in coming years. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Quant Network, the OS for the new financial system. The world is currently experiencing digital revolution. Bullish. There is no doubt that the digital assets are here to stay, and the global leaders and banks are exploring blockchain solutions. The legacy financial system is in dire need of an overhaul, and I agree. And once the increases speed, efficiency, and interoperability, below we will dive into the current development, obviously, of the central bank digital currencies and how Quant's Overledger technology is an integral component for the role of the new financial system. And if you go have a look here, ladies and gentlemen, if I zoom in on this chart right here, all the countries, CBDCs, ladies and gentlemen, you've got JP Morgan, Northern Trust, you've got Santander, HSBC, biggest bank, Commonwealth Bank in Australia. Look at that. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Don't sleep on Quant. It's like buying Bitcoin when it was $50 or $100. Basically, that's where it's at the moment. Moving on to some videos about with Jimmy Val, I just want to quickly show you. Also, Jed Mccaleb's almost out of his XRP, 31 million left out of his 9 billion. So some interesting stuff as well about Jed that I just want to read this to you as well. Could he be in partnership with JP Morgan and working with them? It's just a theory. I saw a tweet before. I'm not going to go into that now, but I just wanted to show you right now. And this is Jimmy Val talking about Rockefeller type wealth. Have a listen to this.
And you could go right down the line.
Water.
Oil and gas, silver, all these different things, and it's a similar type of an issue. But all of a sudden, for the first time in history, this is all happening, and we have this brand new asset class that didn't even exist. It wasn't on the balance sheet before, right? And it's these digital assets. And you got the one that's basically the most liquid asset that's ever can turn anything of value into anything else of value anywhere else in the world, 3 to 5 seconds. Why not take that one and write that up? And yes, are you going to make a handful of people phenomenally wealthy, Rockefeller type wealthy? Yeah, you're gonna end up doing that. But the people that you're going to end up doing that for are the very people who basically did their homework and figured it out. I mean, shouldn't they be rewarded? And not only that, but at this time, those people have held, this is the Shawshank, yeah. They've held it now for, 16 months? We're in this lawsuit. I think yesterday was 562 days. So they have literally
listen to this.
Walked through hell. They have walked through the valley of the shadow of death.
We have walked through hell, Jimmy.
Correct. So and our brothers and sisters in the XRP.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, there are damages, right? There are damages that have been incurred. There was $15 billion that came out of the marketplace on the day the lawsuit was filed. Extrapolate that over 562 days, that's $1 trillion number right there. If you start looking at its real intended use case and starting to price a damages model based on that, it's more in line with kind of what we put forth in the deal. It's going to be 25,000, 37.5, something maybe even higher now, right?
$15 billion was wiped from the crypto market when the SEC sued XRP, or basically Ripple. Let that one sink in, ladies and gentlemen. You've got the fear and greed index at 20 right now. I have not seen this go up for a long time. I'm sure everyone has as well. Again, there's a lot happening in the market at the moment, but it's slowly moving up. But I think it'll drop back down in the next, obviously, couple of days because it's the weekend and no one's really going too crazy right here. Binance CEO will be investing, bailing out and saving multiple projects. You've got Berkshire Hathaway right here. It stands to lose $6 billion from an unsecured loans it made to embattling crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital right now. Celsius Network has paid off $22 million towards its loan from Aave and Compound, dropping its debt to $235 million. That's just mind-blowing, the amount of money right there. And again, Tim Draper. And this is interesting right here, and I just wanted to mention this as well in relation to Michael Saylor. On August 11th, 2020, MicroStrategy embarked on its Bitcoin strategy, acquiring 21,000 Bitcoins at an aggregate purchase price of $250 million. Performance since that time, Bitcoin is 83%, which is crazy right now. 79% MSTR. You've got the S&Ps at 16%. NASDAQ is at 6%. Gold is at -14%. Bonds are at -16%. And silver's at -33%. So again, Bitcoin has outperformed everything. So it is the best asset. I mean, it's just mind-blowing right here. And this is one of the tweet that I found. Sorry, it's just, what if JP Morgan was Jed Mccaleb's buyer? So it could be JP Morgan buying up XRP through Jed Mccaleb right now. So Jed Mccaleb and JP Morgan Chase have been behind all the crypto manipulation for years, neither investigated or formally implicated. Both know are the Satoshi Nakamoto group 100%. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. That's a pretty full-on allegation right there. And again, let's go to the total market cap because I'm going to end up on this. You've got $957 billion into obviously the market at the moment. $85 billion in volume, which is nice. If it goes above 100 to 130, then we're starting to cook right here. 43% BTC, 15% Ethereum. All in the greens at the moment in the last 24 hours. Of course, Bitcoin sitting at 21,000 USD today. Bullish on Bitcoin, always have been since 2017. And these are my favorite altcoins right now, ladies and gentlemen. Straight up, XRP, Stellar, Algorand, Hedera, Quant, IOTA, XDC. If you're holding any of these assets right here, for me anyway, personally, I think these are going to be game changers and making life-changing wealth. I mean, you heard what Jimmy Val said, $25,000 to $37,000 for XRP. I mean, I don't think that's just crazy, right? I'm getting all the market cap people say, oh, it's just wrong in the market. No, whatever, man. Just understand the real utility of what's going on here. All right, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy my kitchen, and I'll probably get to play the guitar tomorrow in my video, but we'll speak to you then. All right, stay safe, everyone. Peace. Bye.